What's up, guys? Luke back again with another Gaming Week in Review podcast where we talk about the things that have interested us in the world of video games each and every week. Before we get started, do me a big favor and smash that like button as well as subscribe with bell notifications turned on. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Fortnite Season 5 is here, and it is, from the most part, from what we've been hearing on Twitter, is an amazing season. There's a lot of new things going on, and I kind of want to go over a few of the new things with Fortnite Season 5. I'm personally really excited for it. If you guys don't know, I do have a live stream over at Facebook Gaming, and I stream Fortnite every Friday night and sometimes Thursday when a new season comes out or something like that. I always get really hyped about it, super excited. So I just wanted to kind of throw it in and remind everybody, if you guys have not tried out the new season of Fortnite, go and check it out. And here's a couple reasons why. There's a new map. They've actually, the map is the same, but they've done a lot of new things to the map. They've added a few interesting POIs, one of which I'm really excited for. It's actually a blend between Salty Springs and Tilted Towers from back in the day. If you guys are OG Fortnite fans, you guys definitely remember Tilted Towers. It was always a bonanza dropping into that place. And that is slightly back, but it's a bit of a blend with Salty Springs. And I think it's a wonderful kind of way to bring Tilted back, sorta. Another cool POI is this POI that is, I didn't get the name of it, but it's sort of like a Jurassic Park, sort of like dome or stadium. And it is very much so looks like some sort of implementation with Jurassic Park. So expect to probably see something dinosaur related or something like creature related, but definitely something's going to be going on. So that one was really fun. Also, there's a gladiator sort of arena POI that is a pretty neat too. There's quite a few people dropping in there, and it's kind of a long range sort of thing. So it's great for AR play and stuff like that when you're first dropping in. Also, there's some really cool new skins that have been announced for the new season, and one of them is really actually interesting, and I kind of want to talk about it. It's actually a Kratos skin. Kratos from God of War has actually been implemented into Fortnite, and I thought for sure that this would have been a total exclusive to PlayStation sort of skin, but it looks like you actually can get Kratos on your Xbox One by purchasing it in the Fortnite store. So that is something that I will definitely be doing for my Xbox One, because that's how I play Fortnite, because Kratos is absolutely dope. And then just right now, guys, if you haven't played Fortnite in a while, I just want to remind you guys that it's never too late to jump into this game. They do have skill-based matchmaking, so if you are a noob and you jump into it for the first time, you're going to get a lot of bots, and you're going to it's going to ease you into the game. As you get better, it gets more and more sweaty, but it's also more than Battle Royale now. There's a huge creative community of people making all sorts of different like courses and things that you can play and have fun with your friends. So if you tried Fortnite early on in its life and you got a taste of the Battle Royale scene and you just didn't really like it very much, maybe you got destroyed by a TTV or some pro or something like that, and you just kind of threw your hands up in the air and you said, you know what, this thing's not for me. I just encourage you to give it another try, because right now is a wonderful time to jump into it. It's very refined now, the game is, and it is a very addicting game. So go and check it out. And then I did want to note that this new season is a bit glitchy. I know I just said it was a refined game, but they did do a pretty massive update. And I was a little bit bothered by the sort of glitchiness of the map when you drop into it. I'm not sure if that was on intentional or not, but it does feel like it's not. So there were a few things that were kind of funky with the game. One thing that was kind of bothering me was if you go to a certain tab in the main menu, it would basically like lock up and it would say, you know, we're working on it, but you can't do anything. You have to go out of the game and come back into it. So there are a few things they need to work out, but other than that, I'm really excited to jump into this game. I mean, after having a entire season with you know, the X-Men and all sorts of Marvel characters in Fortnite, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do to try and top that. And I think it's going to be a collaboration with Disney next. We got Mandalorian, and then we have that possible Jurassic Park appearance. So Disney has a ton of IPs that they could throw this way, and I think it's going to be a fantastic season as they kind of get this thing rolled out and patched and stuff. So I'm going to stop talking about Fortnite. I know not everyone is super excited about it, but I just wanted to share. Immortals Fenyx Rising is in my opinion, copy-paste gameplay of Breath of the Wild. In a recent Twitter post by GameSpot, they did a side-by-side of Breath of the Wild and Fenyx Rising, and the gameplay is crazy similar, guys. We'll have it on the screen so you can view it. This game is straight up a copy-paste of the gameplay of Breath of the Wild. And that's not a bad thing, in my opinion. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people love the Breath of the Wild games and want to get more of Breath of the Wild, including myself. And this one looks like it's going to be a way to do that. A lot of the mechanics are very, very similar, almost eerily similar. So if you are a big Breath of the Wild fan, this may be a reason for you to kind of get hyped. It's not going to be Breath of the Wild 2, but it'll be a bit of a filler for you guys to check out while we do wait for that announcement of Breath of the Wild 2. Limited run games. We got limited run games this week, as we do every week. We're just going to go down our new games, and we're going to kind of just elaborate on them a little bit and sort of give you guys a heads up as to what's coming out and what's ending. First things first, we're going to do our last chance games. These are games that are on their way out. You got days to buy them. If you don't buy them, then they're gone for good. You'll never see a release for them again, most likely. And the first game for Last Chance, and the only game for Last Chance, is Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Perfect timing for a Cthulhu Saves Christmas physical release around Christmas time. Obviously, guys, you're not going to be able to play it until March, but, you know, Cthulhu Saves Christmas. It's a Chrono Trigger style RPG with great music. I want to emphasize the music. Music is very, very good. It sounds and feels very much so like it came from or out of an original Super Nintendo system. So they got the whole sound, whatever they call it, down, I think, pretty well. So I think this one's definitely going to be worth checking out. It's got a Switch and PS5 release coming out. Keyword PS5. So we're starting to see PS5 releases from Limited Run, which is really cool, and Xbox Series X releases from Limited Run, which is really awesome. It's going to be it's a standard edition only in Switch and PS5, and pre-orders are going to close on December 6th. That is 3 days from today. Today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Sunday is the last day you can pick up Cthulhu Saves Christmas. So hurry over and check it out. That's going to do it for Last Chance. And then we have new this week. Get ready for me to butcher some names. Well, butcher one name. Pikuniku. Pikuniku is the first game we're going to be talking about. We got a couple of Switch games here. First game is Pikuniku. This is a Loco Roco-like art style puzzle game / platformer with some co-op. That's how I explain this game in one word. A Loco Roco. If you guys remember the game Loco Roco, 1 and 2, they were PSP releases. Very simple graphics, very straightforward sort of puzzle game. This one is very reminiscent of those Loco Roco games, in my opinion, from what I saw. It's a great game for families, maybe fathers and sons, or mothers and daughters, or fathers and daughters, or mothers and sons, whatever. But it's really is a great entry into sort of puzzle platformers. So it's a great game for families, something that I would definitely recommend if you have that sort of situation going on. Or if you don't, it's a great game to pick up and play with a friend as well. Funny dialogue, looks very like a very addicting and game that you would just think you're gonna play for 30 minutes, but you end up playing for 4 hours. And yeah, looks great. We should definitely get it. It's going to be a Switch only release. It's a standard only as well, no collector's edition, and it's out right now. And it is a 4-week pre-order. Next game is Heave Ho. This one was cool. This one really hit me pretty hard. As you guys probably know by now, I am a big fan of the Rayman's Origins and Legends games. And these were just, in my opinion, some of the best platformers, 2D platformers ever created. And a big reason why was because of music. And Heave Ho gives me a lot of the same vibes of that Rayman Origins sort of soundtrack. It's basically a 2D human fall flat with a Rayman Origins sort of soundtrack. So, very subtle, very like steady but building sort of music. It's you have to go listen to it to really understand what I'm saying. But if you like the soundtrack and the music from the Rayman's Origins in specific, but also Legends games, you're gonna absolutely love Heave Ho. This is the type of game that you would play with a buddy late night. It's like human fall flat, so it's very clumsy, and you're controlling each limb, and you're trying to lift yourself around or grapple onto things and move along with your friend. And it just looks like it would be a ton of laughs. So if you're into couch co-op sort of party games, definitely pick this one up. It's a Switch only release. It's a standard edition only. It's a 4-week pre-order, and it's out right now. And that's going to do it, guys, for the limited run news. And we're blasting. Pokemon Motion Sensing Replica announced for pre-order. So this is a sort of new Pokeball Motion Sensing Replica. So this is a new Pokeball that is it's life size, and it's sort of a collector's item, and it's on the high end of things. So it's not some cheesy thing that you got back in the day at Burger King with your Happy Meal. This is a fairly expensive little Pokeball replica. This is a great little collector's item. I think it's a great gift idea for Christmas or birthday for the Pokemon lover in your family. And this is basically what they had to say about the replica. This high quality, accurate Pokeball is the first officially licensed premium collectible replica for Pokemon fans. The Pokeball's engineered die-cast metal shell has a deeply colored surface that is sensitive to touch and proximity. With its brightly glowing button and lift-to-display illuminated presentation case, the Pokeball is a long-awaited collectible. This Pokeball is a long-awaited collectible for Pokemon fans and the start of an exciting Pokeball collection. Words there. Maybe they'll make more. Equipped with touch and proximity sensing technology, the Pokeball's button glows when it senses motion and glows extra bright when the ball is touched. Pressing the ball starts a Pokemon catching illumination sequence. Double-clicking it changes the light color from white to red and then green. These display-grade Pokeballs are ideal for collectors. Each replica comes with its own presentation case authenticated by a uniquely numbered hologram and a polished stainless steel ring that you can display your Pokeball exactly how you'd like to. Lights in the display case automatically illuminate when it's open, bathing the Pokeball in a softly swirling glow. Adjust the color of the light using the touch-sensitive name plaque on the front of the case to choose one of 7 different hues. This is a total money burner. Like, this thing is a complete and utter well, I'm not gonna say waste, but money burner. I can think of 100 things that I need and would be much more useful than this stupid, excuse my language, damn Pokeball, but I want one so bad. Like, this thing is so cool. It lights up, guys. It's motion sensing. It's full size. You can't even throw the dang thing because it's too fragile. The case looks sweet. It's stainless steel. And this thing just really caught my eye. I wanted to share it with you guys. It's on pre-order right now. You can pick it up over at Amazon. It's $99.99, which, yes, is a little bit steep. But for collector's items like this, I think it's probably going to be a very good investment. I feel like an item like this is the initial $100. $100 for that, you know? But it's the type of thing that is good, it's quality, and it's I feel like it's going to be worth a lot of money as you go forward. Also, keyword, they said fans and they said it's a start of an exciting Pokeball collection. So I'm assuming that this is the first of many Pokeballs that will be released. So if you're the type of collector that likes to catch them all, if you will, this one is definitely one to look out for and probably pick up because, yeah, you may be kicking yourself for spending $100 on a Pokeball when you could have, you know, I don't know, paid for an oil change in your car, but I think your car will be all right. And I think you should pick this one up because it's probably going to be worth $200-$300 as time goes on. You know how this type of stuff goes. So if you're a Pokemon fan or you have a family member that is really into Pokemon and you don't know what to get them this thing. I think it'd be super cool. And I think it'd be a wonderful gift idea. So just wanted to let you guys know. Dude, comment of the freaking week. It's the comment of the week. It's the comment of the week. And this week's comment of the week comes from Bushy, and he says the people, and also to give you some context, this is from my previous podcast released a couple of days ago. By the way, is absolutely killing it. Thank you guys so much for the likes, for the comments, for the subscribes. I really appreciate it. And if you subscribe from that previous podcast, thank you so much. Welcome to the 8-Bit family. But this came from Bushy when I was talking about the Crep Chief Notify sort of blunder issues that I went through. And he said the people who use the site mentioned in your video is nothing but cancerous to the gaming community. And I hope they all are left with the consoles they are selling at overinflated prices and lose out on money. Thumbs up. First of all, Bushy, thank you so much for your comment. Really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you everyone who commented as well. We got an overwhelming amount of comments. I think the video is almost at 200 views, and that's pretty good for this channel. We're still a very small channel. We're growing, but we're very small, under 1,000 subscribers. So getting a video that reaches almost 200 views is a huge deal for us. It's a big success. So thank you, Bushy, for commenting. And to kind of respond, I did respond, obviously, in the comments like I always do. But to kind of elaborate and respond, you know, it comes down to us being in a capitalist economy. Anyone can set a price on something and set a value on something, and and try to sell it for that amount. So unfortunately, the downside of that is people can buy these consoles in bulk and try to resell them for double or triple the price. But it really comes down to the consumer being saying this is worth it to me and actually buying it for double or triple the price. So it really it's a free will thing. They have the choice to either buy it or not buy it. I don't think we should be like attacking these people for what they're doing. It is a bummer. It does suck, but it on the other side of the coin, they are supplying something that is in high demand, and if they didn't get it, someone else would get it. So, if someone wants to try and do this as a business, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a great business idea. I would say they should probably do something that's a little more honorable. But at the other side of the coin, if they want to do that, then I don't want to attack them for trying to make a few bucks. I mean, we're all out here trying to earn an income and make a few dollars. So that may not be a popular opinion, but if you don't like it, then just don't buy from them and wait for Sony to flood the market. And I don't think they'll ever lose on their money. They will maybe break even or lose a little bit just in taxes. But I think it'll be very easy for them to drop their prices, and hopefully they will. As Sony floods the market, hopefully those prices from scalpers and from people reselling and stuff like that, those prices will steadily come down as more supply comes out. So, going into Crep Chief Notify, there were some people in there that were, they were in there genuinely to sell sneakers or to sell like or find exclusive items and just kind of be on the forefront of that. And if they want to make that their business, then good for them. Like that's they're high demand items. They're sold in limited quantities for a reason. And if they want to make a business reselling sneakers for a profit, then that's for them. It's a high risk, I think, business. I don't think it's like the best business that you can do, and it is a morally sort of gray area. But I encourage their right to do it. I think that's kind of the answer at the end of the day. But going back to the Crep Chief Notify, definitely don't go and sign up for that unless you were. And actually, there was another comment that was talking about like, hey, thank you very much for giving me the heads up. And if you were wanting to get into the business of reselling really high demand items, I think Crep Chief Notify might be okay for somebody to check out. It might be something that you might want to look into if you're really like if you're really passionate about sneakers. You're really into sneakers, and you want to get really rare sneakers and resell them. Crep Chief Notify might be for you because you can get notified as soon as something becomes live. But if you're like me and you're just trying to get, one, maybe two consoles, get in and get out, unless you have a ton of time to hang out and like be in Discord and have notifications gling, gling, gling on your phone all the time, then, it's probably not a good investment to check out. So, I'm still not really for it, but at the same time, it might be an option for someone that's trying to make something like this a business, not so much someone that's just trying to get the new console. So that's what we'll say for that as far as Crep Chief Notify. Once again, Bushy, thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for expressing your opinion. Your opinion is highly valued, and I want to let everyone else know that watches my videos. I love your guys' comments. That's why I do Comment of the Week, because I want to highlight your guys' comments and sharing your opinions, even if they aren't fully lined up with my opinion. I want to keep that very open. I want you guys to feel like you can share your opinion, whatever it may be. But that's going to do it for this week's video, guys. If you got value out of this podcast, do me a favor and smash that like button, as well as subscribe with bell notifications turned on so you can catch me every time I release a new podcast. And that's enough for me. I want to hear from you guys now. What do you guys think about the new Fortnite season? Are you going to go check it out, or do you just totally hate Fortnite? Immortals Fenyx Rising, are you excited about that? Is that something that you want to pick up, or are you just going to hold out until Breath of the Wild 2? And lastly, what do you think about the Pokeball replica? It's pretty steep, $99.99, but I think it'd be a really awesome gift for yourself or for a friend or family member. Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, Luke from 8-Bit Plus signing out. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.